going on, everybody? I am super excited to be at my old high school, Southeast Raleigh, Magnet High School. I'm so excited to talk to the young people today. I'm excited for y'all to see what we discuss. Why don't you come take a look?
North Carolina, I was young. I went to Carnage Middle School. Got any Carnage Middle School in here? Okay. All right. So with that, coming to school, I had a little bit of aggression. I had a lot of attitude. That's why football was the place I channeled my energy. But over that time, I had great coaches and great teachers that helped me to start to figure out who I really was. And at the time when I was your age, I made a commitment. Either I was going to be somebody or I wasn't going to be somebody. And it's just that simple. And so what I had to do was choose how to stop being what I used to call myself the knucklehead. I used to be the person who never wanted to smile in pictures. I used to be the person who always wanted to find problems. Was I going to use everything to my advantage to improve my life, or was I going to keep going down the same path? So today I'm going to go through a timeline with you all, okay? So one day I used to be you all sitting in the seat in 9th grade here at Southeast Raleigh, these same exact seats, these same acoustic walls. And a few years over, I decided that I was going to start my first business. Anybody in here entrepreneur? Let's go, all the hands up. Stand up if you're an entrepreneur. Stand up if you're an entrepreneur. If you already got an idea for a business, if you're trying to start something, if you believe in yourself now, because you understand that you got to go through to get educated for income, stand up if you get that. Look at that. Look at all these entrepreneurs in the room. So that's what I'm saying. Be proud of yourself. When I was your age, being an entrepreneur was not a thing that most people would do. So if I was asked to stand up, I would probably be one of a few people to stand up to say I own a business. But you now in 9th grade have your first business. The reason why you're in school is to help you to improve everything about who you are and your condition, everything who you are and your mindset, so you can be able to take all that vision, all that dream you have, and turn it into reality. It's funny, I was telling the teachers here when I was preparing for this, that I also have children. I have children here, all of you all. I see such mature individuals who are ready for the next level. The same way I teach to my kids, that you all can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. But if you start early, don't waste a day. Don't waste a moment. And that's what I learned here at Southeast Raleigh. How not to waste a day, how not to waste a moment. To all of my athletes out here, man, you got to enjoy every moment on that field. Raise your hand if you're an athlete in here. All right? Now, the next thing I'm going to say is everybody raise your hands, because you're all athletes here. Raise your hands. There you go. The reason I want you to realize that, even if you're not an athlete physically, you should be an athlete mentally. You should be an athlete in every situation of your life if you want to be successful. It's not about being able to be the fastest person on a football field and to believe in every day. Now, raise your hand if you're going through something right now in the room. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I want y'all to raise your hand because your teachers need to know. Raise your hand if you're going through something in the room. Look at that. All right, so now I raise the hands for my athletes, I raise the hands for my entrepreneurs, and I raise my hands for people going through something in the room. The one thing I learned in life as an entrepreneur, the number one thing you do every day is you're trying to solve problems. Do I have problem solvers in the room? Do I have problem solvers in the room? Well, that's the key to it. Everything in your life is going to be a problem. There's not going to be a day something's not going to face you. The key to it is everything you're learning from your school, everything you're learning from your teachers is helping you put together a math equation to be able to solve every problem you have in your life. So let me run through what's in my hand, right? So as an entrepreneur, I heard of the fashion people. So when I first started my first business here at Southeast, I started a clothing business as well as a promotions business. Today, I still own that clothing business. Now I manufacture uniforms and other products and merchandise. I own a clothing brand called Board Nation USA. I got an opportunity right now, in the first few years of your life, starting your business, not to have any overhead expenses, not to have things that are stopping you. So as you're starting on your pathway, look at every aspect of your life and how it can start, and it can change tremendously. It can grow tremendously if you start early planting the seeds. With my organization, I have an organization called Hip Hop Wall Street. I started off doing social media management for artists and entertainers back in the early 2000s. Now it's grown to a company where I help political leaders, senators, politicians, everything you see up here. These are some leaders, different individuals, some people you may recognize. But what we do is we help people solve problems. Everybody has problems, and you can either be a person to fall into your problem. What we do is put ourselves in a position where all of you realize that you are not anything just normal, but you are brilliant. And this is what is my biggest passion right here. Everybody got your phones out? Yes, young lady. Okay, well we're gonna figure that out when we get off this. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's brave right there. I love it. Everybody, if you have your phone out, pull your phones out real quick. Look up I Am Brilliant. That's the information you have here. I will charge you up, and then we're gonna go through something I call the Life's Victory Formula. Is that okay with y'all? Alright, so back in the days when we was here in Southeast Raleigh, we used to have a chant we used to do. Southeast Raleigh, what time is it? It's time to get live. It's time to represent. Alright, so that's the part y'all gonna say, okay? Southeast Raleigh, what time is it? Southeast Raleigh, what time is it? Do y'all believe in your school? Do you believe in your school? You gotta believe in your school so you can believe in yourself. This school is here to help you. Believe it or not, I know it may not feel like it because you wake up early, you're tired, but every decision you're making that this school offers you is preparing you for your future. So it's time to get live. It's time to represent. What do you want to be? Has anybody asked you what makes you brilliant before? Has anyone asked any of y'all what makes you brilliant before? Shout it out. What makes you brilliant? Somebody shout it out. Activation in your life, right? Who wants to be successful in this room? Every single one of y'all hands should have go up. Do you believe that success is in your hands or is it in someone else's hands? There we go. So the number one thing you have to realize is that every day you take, every teacher you have, everything you do in your schooling is to help you get to that future success in your life, right? This is something I tell my kids all the time. Right now, how old are y'all? 15, 16? Okay, right? So I always say this to you. When you think about life, you want to think about it like this. Right now, do any of y'all remember being 5 years old? Do any of y'all remember being 5 years old? Do you still think like how you thought when you were 5 years old? So let me ask you a question, realistically. When you turn 25 years old, will you think the way you think now? So my question to you now with your brilliant self is what are you going to do to make sure that you make that 25-year-old or 26-year-old self proud of yourself? There you go. Every day, make good choices. You can find empowerment over it. You can find groups of people who will hear you. Any of y'all got a good friend in here? So that good friend should be the one that you build with. That good friend should be the one you grow with. That should be. So let's go to this last bit right here, okay? I'm going to go through something I was going to do quickly on the whiteboard. This is called the Life's Victory Formula. Do y'all want the formula to Life's Victory? Do you want the formula to Life's Victory? All right, so this is something I like to call living the rap life, okay? So people wonder sometimes why rappers go from being somebody who grew up maybe in abject poverty, grew up in a harsh condition, but somehow they change their lives and they put themselves in a position where they go from that and say, hey, I may not have nothing today, but guess what? I deserve more tomorrow. Anybody in here agree with that? Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Life's Victory looks like this. It's a formula that looks like, I call it L of V, which is Life's Victory equals R to the V plus A to the V plus P to the V. Anybody know what this is called? It's called an equation, right? Do you know your life has an equation? Let me explain that to you. So everything you do, right? Anyone's ever been to the principal office for getting in trouble? Right here, right? And then some people have gotten on the honor roll. Raise your hand. So understand, like life, you add and subtract. Everything you do adds and subtracts to who you are and your character. You understand? So understand, life's victory, right, is focused on how we redefine our vision, affirm our values, and pursue our voice. Can you say that with me? Say, redefine your vision. Affirm your values. Pursue your voice. That's life's victory. And what you got to understand is most people don't even know that. Most adults don't even know what life's victory is. Because most of us don't realize what we're looking for. What we're looking for in our pathway is to redefine our vision, affirm our values, and pursue our voice. If you do those three things, you will have the most happiest life. People will be wondering what's going on with you when they see you smiling. The one thing I've seen with everyone I know that's doing well or any kind of success, most importantly being successful, that means the success you share with other people, is they always smile. So every day, though you may have masks, though we're trying to keep ourselves safe, make sure that people can see you smiling with your eyes. Make sure people see you smiling. When you smile, good things happen for you. Good things happen to you. And people want to be around your energy. Because remember, just like in the universe, we're like gravity. And the more we find our core, that's what being brilliant is about. It's not about your intelligence. Nothing I'm up here is telling you that I was the most smartest person at anything I've done. But what I do is I work people. I make sure to think. I make sure to work and collaborate with others. And that's the best thing all of you can do. And understand, I tell my kids this every day. Your best friend at school is not the person who raised your hand earlier to say is your best friend, but it should be your teachers, it should be your coaches, and it should be all the people that are in your life around here that are going to help you to make that 25-year-old or 26-year-old version of you 10 years from now proud of every decision you made here at Southeast Raleigh. So with that being said, my name is Michael Stewart-Isaacs. Please follow our platform. I am brilliant, you are too. Board Nation USA. Find more information about what we're doing, and I look forward to the next time I can come and grace you all, hopefully either as 10th graders, 11th graders, or senior class of 2025. Thank y'all very much, and I appreciate y'all. Now, I am brilliant. Thank y'all very much for your time. I wish I had more time to go through more with y'all, but I hope. Did anyone feel empowered right now? That's what I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you want more information, find me online. You can get some more information. If you need more motivation, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube. So feel empowered and thank y'all so much. Southeast Raleigh, what time is it? No, that's good enough. I love it. Thank y'all very much for having me.
That's a wrap, y'all. Michael Stewart-Isaacs here at Southeast Raleigh High School. Just finished this amazing performance, amazing conversation with my old high school. Excited to have been able to come back and share with the youth. I hope the class of 2025 is empowered to do great things. Continue to stay tuned. Great things are going to continue to come from Southeast Raleigh High School. Thank y'all for tuning in.